Lack of subject, verb, noun, pronoun, and number agreement. All right, so lack of subject-verb agreement is a very common problem in writing and also in translation in English. All right, so generally remember that every verb must agree with its subject and tense. Consider the first wrong example. Unemployment bring with it despair and fear. It should be correctly stated as unemployment brings with it despair and fear. Okay, another example. She felt better as soon as she take the medicine. It should be said, she felt better as soon as she takes the medicine. So subject-verb agreement is necessary and must be attended to all the time. Now, there is also a common problem of lack of noun-pronoun agreement. Remember the rule. Every pronoun must agree with its antecedent, that is to say the noun to which it refers, in number, in gender, and in person. So, if the noun is singular, the pronoun must be singular. And if the noun is a plural, the pronoun must be plural as well. Consider the first wrong example and the correction. If a student wants to succeed, they must work hard. It should be said, if a student wants to succeed, he or she must work hard. If students want to succeed, they must work hard. It should be said, if students want to succeed, they must work hard. So, a pronoun must also agree with its antecedent in person, which relates to the points of view from which a sentence is written. Consider the first wrong example. When a person turns 30, your perspective on life changes in many ways. So there is a wrong use of the pronoun your. It should be his or her perspective on life changes in many ways. So the sentence should be correctly said. When a person turns 30, his or her perspective on life changes in many ways. Also, a pronoun must agree with its antecedent in gender, which refers to whether a pronoun or a noun is masculine, feminine, or neuter. So, an example like Jane wants to increase his job opportunities by completing their college education is wrong. It should be said, Jane wants to increase her job opportunities by completing her college education. Also, with the correlative conjunctions, there must be a noun-pronoun agreement. The correlative conjunctions such as either or, neither nor, and not only but also. The pronoun must agree with the closer one. Remember this. So, the first example, either Mary or the students will bring her notebooks to the class is wrong, because it should be said, either Mary or the students will bring their notebooks to the class. Another example, not only my parents but also my brother fixed their car after the storm. This is a problem of a noun-pronoun agreement. It should be said, not only my parents but also my brother fixed his car after the storm. Now, with collective nouns, generally they take singular or plural pronouns or verbs depending on the context. So, the class is meeting in its scheduled room today, treating the class as a complete whole. Now, there is a network of computers in Ali's office. This is a good example. The class must turn in their assignments tomorrow. Now, the class, they are acting individually and therefore they took a plural pronoun. The jury were unable to decide on the case, here using were as a plural pronoun because the juries are acting individually. Finally, the verb or a pronoun or the noun must agree in number. Remember these examples. Unemployment causes many problems in society. This is wrong because many would have to take problems as a plural in number. One of the unemployment problems are related to crime. It should be correctly said, one of the unemployment problems is related to crime.